Hi, I'm Chris Hecker, and I'm going to try to commentate this game, which is Varanas' 500th game of SpyParty. So oftentimes the players will save the big numbers for me and ask if I'll play the big number games with them. So 500, I played 1,000 recently, and I think I played a 2,000 as well. So this is Varanas' 500th game. Um, uh, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do commentation, so bear with me. This is not the highest quality commentation you'll ever see. Um, so I always like to, you can see what he's picked. I always like to ask if everyone's ready. He's picked everything except for inspect statues. He's going to do 4 of these 5. This is actually a smart play because you'll see it a lot because the swap statue and transfer microfilm require a lot of cognitive load on the part of the sniper. So on that front, the first thing I do is try and memorize the statues. And you can see you get a clear view of the back, big, small, big, or small, big, small. But then on the side, it's hard to get a view, so I'm going to freeze it here. And you can see that the middle one is the smallest statue, the Indiana Jones head. But you can also see that the far statue is the base of the Maltese Falcon, and that's pretty clear. There's also 3 people here. The green dress, the yellow jacket, or yellow suit, and the purple dress. This becomes important later on. You can see only one of the 2 people gets the middle one, and it's yellow jacket, yellow suit. So I got to worry about yellow suit and purple dress. But then I noticed that when the statue goes back down from purple dress, it's actually the small statue. So now I've got a suspect. And now the reason I don't just shoot immediately is 2 reasons. One, I'm a little hesitant. There were 2 people there. It was a little bit of a cluster. But the second thing is there's an action test. The good action test on the statue means that an NPC can swap, but I'm pretty sure it's not an NPC, so I'm thinking it's the purple dress at this point. But then the banana bread goes off, and they're both in the same group, and Yellow Jacket is talking, and so that actually throws me a little bit more, even though it really couldn't have been the Yellow Jacket. I'm not exactly sure why I highlight him. But now it's planted even more of a seed of doubt. So one of the themes of the game is this making consequential decisions with partial information. And you can see I've kind of screwed myself up here by doubting myself. Now you can notice that this same crew of people just keeps coming together. The top hat guy walked over to where purple dress is, standing by herself. It turns out that later on you'll find the top hat guy is the seduction target. So Varanas is getting really lucky here. The guy keeps walking right over to him. You can see that. Purple dress takes a relatively circuitous route around the conversation and then goes to the statues where the top hat guy is again, which I don't actually notice in the actual game. At this point, it's only a minute 30 left, but I figure I've got some time to be sure, and boom, it's over. So I should have shot. He did a great job. He got really good with the seduction target, really lucky with the seduction target, and took advantage of it. And that was great. As you can see, I'm going to start chatting with him here. I hesitated, and that's the death for the sniper, just as sure as jumping the gun, as sure as having an itchy trigger finger. So what I should have done is I should have shot early when I was pretty sure. There was really no way that it could have been an NPC swap, because there was no way to get there earlier than that statue swap happened. So I should have been sure, but I was a little doubtful, and I wanted to wait until I was 100% sure, and I paid for it with the loss of this game. So as you can see, we're chatting here a bit about rushing the statue and the various pros and cons of doing that. But overall, a well-played game, and I was hoisted on by my own petard because I was waiting for 100% surety, and that's not what you do. The game is about making consequential decisions with partial information, or at least one of the themes of the game, and I learned that the hard way this time. So see you next game.